making sure your house is covered is important, especially if a disaster strikes. Whether it's a house fire or hurricane, experts say you should know what your policy includes. Joining us this morning, Scott Brooks, Marcus Daniels, and Thomas Connors with Paul Davis Restoration of North Florida. Roll call, right? Good morning, gentlemen. Thank you so much for talking with us this morning. Scott, we're going to begin with you. Explain the situation you're finding many people in lately.
Well, as an emergency recovery coordinator for Paul Davis Restoration, my job is to go out during the storm, basically, or when you're having your fire. I'll be the first person you see on site. And what I'm noticing after talking to the homeowners that are, one, devastated from the loss that they've just had, and then two, finding out that they're underinsured, that they didn't properly keep an eye on their insurance coverage, and now they're wondering if they can put their home back together. So it's just pretty devastating and sad to see somebody on one of the worst days of their life now wondering how they're going to put their home back together.
Yeah, how can that happen? How can someone not either have insurance or be underinsured?
The biggest issue is most people, I know I was guilty of it myself before I started working for Paul Davis, but you get those notifications from the insurance company and you just disregard them. You really don't pay attention to them. And with today's housing prices and the cost of materials that are going up, we're working a fire from a couple weeks ago, actually. The gentleman bought his home in 2015, has not looked at his insurance policy since, and he is sadly severely underinsured. So if you can look at your policy, please do so. Get with your insurance agent and talk to them about, if you've made improvements to your home, because a lot of people don't think about that. If they make an improvement to their bathroom, their kitchen, they upgrade things, that adds value to your home. Yep. And like I said, with the housing market here in Florida, your housing price has just gone up and you need to look at that policy.
Yeah, so let this be that reminder after the segment, maybe run to the safe or wherever it is that you keep those documentations that document and check it over. Thomas, we're going to move on to you. You are a licensed adjuster. Walk us through the claims process once a disaster happens.
So a standard claims process is actually relatively simple. So you'll have, you file your claim and then an insurance company will either assign it to one of their preferred contractors, or you'll just have an adjuster go out to the house to write you an estimate. If it's an actual catastrophe like a hurricane, then you're going to have a CAT adjuster. So there's a lot of adjusters that kind of flood into an area whenever a hurricane happens. And these CAT adjusters could be good, could be bad. You really don't know until you actually get the estimate from them. I'd just like to, have people keep in mind that just because they have an initial estimate doesn't mean that's their last estimate. Mm-hmm. Insurance companies do allow for supplements, so definitely work with, a good contractor or a consultant. That way you can make sure that you've actually got an accurate estimate for your scope of repairs.
And to make sure you are prepared, what are some must-haves really quick?
So one of the must-haves definitely is contents coverage. Make sure that your contents coverage actually covers what you have, right? You want to make sure that you take a video. I do it every month. I take a video of all the stuff in my house, just so that if a fire were to happen, I have record of everything that I have. Another thing that people don't have often, or well, not often, but sometimes people won't have mold coverage. And especially here in Florida, mold coverage is definitely a must. So make sure you look at your policy to see if you have mold coverage.
And Marcus, what advice do you have for people who are looking to buy a home or are new homeowners? And how often should those folks be checking and updating their policy?
Well, first, being a potential new home, being in the housing market or a new homeowner, you want to keep an eye on your maintenance and be aware of the maintenance associated with your home, right? A lot of people overlook some of the things that could turn into deferred maintenance in the event that you needed to file a claim. But keep, understanding where the electrical shutoff is, the plumbing shutoff, gas shutoff if it actually applies. Home maintenance along the lines of cleaning your gutters. Those are some of the things that are often overlooked that could cause secondary damage to your home. Draining your water heater, servicing your HVAC system. Those are all maintenance related items, and changing your filters are all maintenance related items that can be overlooked. In terms of your how often should you look at your policy? Between every 2 and 3 years, you want to make sure you take a look at your policy, or as Scott mentioned, when you actually have any value changes in your home, the cost to replace the actual items or repairs, or your possessions change in terms of the value of your contents. If you do a room addition or you remodel your kitchen, those are some other items that you want to look at, or the value of your contents actually change. Those are the times that you want to have a conversation with your insurance agent.
Gentlemen, great information. For more information, where can people go?
You can reach out to me at scott.brooks@pauldavis.com, and the same thing for Marcus, marcus.daniels@pauldavis.com, and thomasconnors.com.
Awesome. Thank you all for joining us this morning. We appreciate it.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you for having us.